Hi, everybody. Donna Norris, Soul Level Intuitive here, and I'm back with my friend Bree Swanson, Small Medium at Large, and we're going to indulge our crystal habit again and want to share the time with you. So today we're going to be talking about heart chakra stones, and these are, again, we're trying to stick to some that would be a really good foundational collection base for those of you who might just be getting started with crystals. But these are the tried and true heavy hitter, really, really good all-purpose crystals. So I hope you enjoy hearing about them. And yeah, today we're going to talk about heart chakra. So of course, when everybody thinks about heart chakra, they think about, romance and drawing in love and that kind of thing. And the very best stone, and for me, the sweetest stone is rose quartz. This pretty pink stone, I mean, I've seen giant slabs of this stuff, and it's really dense and pretty, but it does, when you look at it, it does have some veining in it and some color variation. So it's just like most other stones, it comes in all different shades of this pretty soft pink. I've also got it in a pendulum.
That's pretty.
Yeah, kind of cool too. I love this pendulum. But, rose quartz does heal the heart, but it also helps like prime. Like if you're in the market, if you're thinking you're ready to have a relationship, this kind of helps draw it in. I like to keep the big chunky one next to my bedside table to kind of bring in positive energy and help set me up for positive dream time, things of that sort. How do you use rose quartz, Bree?
I love using it for self-love, and I also love you.
Mm.
This is actually a that I got when my dog passed away. And
Oh, that's a beautiful memorial stone.
yeah, and then one of
Okay.
the that I remember my loved ones is through crystals. So I'll get either like crystal angels or crystal like pets. Um
Mhm.
ones pass away, I think about their energy and I think about which crystal they would like to be associated with. So I have like a visual and like um a tactical way of like just connecting with them as well. Um but yes, this um this little friend is helpful for self-love and just my love for my dog because he was a sweet boy. So
Yeah.
yeah.
They're wonderful and they bring a sense of peace. This one is really good for peace and calm. When I want to maintain a state of connectedness, but yet peaceful and calm, I'll wear this on a chain and just either inside the shirt or outside, depending on the outfit. But yeah. Oh, that's a pretty one.
I've had days.
Very. Yeah. Those kind you can wear as a pocket stone, and they can even be small. They don't have to be big, just to carry the energy because the energy's there, whether it's little bitty or great big. But it's also good to like, to me, it aligns your mental body with your astral body and kind of helps promote that connectedness to being one with source as well. I don't know if you've had that experience of
Yeah.
that's where the dream stuff comes in. If I'm doing a little astral traveling in my dreams, I want to keep it on the good side, on the positive side, high, fly high, so to speak. Yeah.
I just like the little tumbles in my pocket. There was a day I think I was dealing with something heavy, and I had some Apache tears. I had some rose quartz, paraprace, and amethyst for all
Yeah.
pocket. I was like, okay, I'm just carrying all the stones, and it hits different when you're carrying them in your pocket. At least if they're on your physical body. I know some
Hmm.
people say, oh well, there's certain rules, like it has to be on a certain hand, which that does resonate for me personally, and I know it resonates with a lot of people. But I
Yeah.
also, if it's on your physical body, it's gonna do the work. It's the energy's gonna go where it needs to go. So I even have like little croc terms that I put on my shoe, and some of which,
Oh,
like, rose quartz and some lepidolite and other things, and I just put the crocs on or put the croc terms on my shoe, and I'm ready to go.
That's awesome. Yeah, you have to set the intention with it that day and thank it. You know, whenever I'm going to wear it, I think, I really think this is going to be great for me today with this and as I'm holding it or as I'm putting it on, I just sort of say, thank you for being with me and carrying your energy with me and for me. I don't know if you ever do that, but I think they respond. Who wouldn't? What wouldn't? Energy is energy, right? It's going to respond to being acknowledged and appreciated. It's also, I talk about being soothing. These are good for when you've got a troubled heart. It helps bring forward a spirit of being willingness to forgive and to ease your mind and to also release trauma. It's another really good one for releasing trauma. So if you've had a broken heart or you know, some things like that, but this rose quartz is super for that.
It's a lovely spread. Yeah.
Great energy. So another one that's good for the heart, if any of you are following like the chakras and are into yoga or any other of the energy healing modalities that have colors associated with the different chakras, green is usually the chakra that I see most often on those chakra chart rainbows, right? And so we've got two green stones we want to talk about with you today. The first one being green aventurine. This one is almost like, to me, it's like toothpaste green, very minty. Oh, and see, you've got a dark one. So yeah.
Yeah, rough piece, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not transparent, it's not translucent, but it is a nice soft color. This is another pendulum that I've got. And so how do you use aventurine, Brie?
I use it for my money grids.
Oh, good, good, good.
I do
Yeah.
that. And I also like to, this is one of the bracelets I'm in the process of making. I gotta cut the strings, but I have like a little turtle on there, and I've got some green aventurine, and I've got some like green dot jasper and wood beads on this. So just, it's for just spreading the love and just sharing it with other people. I feel like, yes, it is deeply connected to like wealth and manifestation and money and stuff, but it can be very soothing as well.
You can also put this one in, like if you have a water bottle, a refillable water bottle, you can put this in your water, and it's good just for general healing and prosperity, just to kind of keep the positive mindset going. You can bathe with it. It's really good to bathe with. You don't want to have a bunch because then it gets a little uncomfortable, but you roll the wrong way. But no, they're good for that. But this is also one that helps with aging gracefully. I'm a lot closer to needing to do that than you are, Brie, but this helps you to take those things in stride, and just kind of slide into the changes that are happening in my body and in my life, and to be able to see that there is also a gift in that. There are benefits to being the crone as opposed to being the maiden, right?
But I love how you said that, because not terribly long ago, I had my spirit guide say that I needed a green aventurine by the mirror. And it's like it just hangs out in the bathroom, like right in that little, I have like a little jewelry cup. And one of these just hangs in there. And I'm like, okay, it just needs to be in there. So I love that you mentioned that.
Yeah, it helps heal emotional pain too, because it draws the blocks out. Whatever it is that's blocking you from healing, it draws it out and helps your heart heal from emotional pain and upset as well. So I love green aventurine for that. And it is a really pretty money grid stone and manifesting stone as well. So after that, I think the last one I want to talk about today, as far as heart and manifestation and prosperity and money, would be jade. Again, jade is another one that comes in everything from practically white. Do you have a pale one?
Got a pale
to a super, super dark. Try to get this closer to where you can see it, but it's really dark green. Yeah. So jade is all about, it's a Chinese stone, and or at least that's what it's associated most commonly with. but it's really good for heart healing, heart strengthening, building relationships, building prosperity. Another great manifesting stone. I just love it. It's all about a sense of well-being and balance. And so it's really good to use during sleep. I was fortunate enough to get to make one of these aragonite pyramids and you just pour the resin into the mold, but at the very top, see, I have all these tiny little jade pieces. And then I put in like a wire copper tree. So I've created kind of a tree of life. I don't know if you can see that. And then on the bottom, you know, they're the dark green jade. So this is like my dream sleeper, and it sits on the other side of my bed. I sleep with crystals too. Oh, what can I say? But, you know, it's for manifesting. It's for helping, you know, dreams come true, right? I love it. I love jade.
Yeah. And it's really soothing too. I mean, I've had some friends wear it, and it was funny because even as a little kid, like I was always interested in like their necklaces and like their like bracelets and stuff with my friends growing up. And I had one friend get kind of snippy at me, and she's like, "Don't touch it." Like, I'm sorry. Like, I won't touch it.
Mm.
But it was connected to her vitality and the stories that were told. And there's so much history, you know, with this stone, and, you know, family memories and things like that. And I mean, I'm like that with my own crystals sometimes. Like I'm working with a client, and not that I get to the point where I'm like, don't touch it, but like in my head, I'm like,
be careful, please. It's got my energy all over it. Yeah.
But
yeah,
cleanse it, clear it.
Exactly. Now, if I have a friend who's a Reiki healer, and she wears jade every day, and it's not so much about the manifestation properties of it. Her intention with it is to build her life force chi. So, you know, just continually strengthen and build and reinforce her chi. So it helps with her energy healing, and I think it helps her clients because it's helping her. So by extension. So with that said, do you have any other closing comments about jade and the heart chakra stones?
I mean, my dogs, they love, I know this is like jumping back to rose quartz, but and jade too. They on them. If I'm doing animal Reiki, it's like rose quartz, definitely. They also like jade.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you can get collars now that have these little pockets built into them, and you get little stones, they're little small size, and you can put them in your dog's collar too. They are so neat. There's a website called calmingcollars.com if anybody's interested. You could put herbs in there and medicinal things, but you can also put crystals in the collars. So cool. Anyway, so I guess with that, we'll say goodbye for now, and we'll be back with more. Yeah. Thanks very much, and we'll talk to you soon.